It's the Respective Angle Show. It's a vibe, and we live. Starring AJ as a host for the culture. We cultivate, innovate. They gon' try to imitate. Don't forget to educate yourself. It could lead to some wealth. The Respective Angle Show. Tell a friend, let them know. Whoa. Hey, come on, turn this shit up.
It's time for the Respective Angle Show with your hosts, AJ is Live and AJ.
Wow, what is going on, folks? What is going on? I am AJ is Live of the Respective Angle Mobile and one half of the Respective Angle Show. We here.
We finally back, y'all. This is AJ coming to you guys live.
What is going on? It has been, well, you guys have seen me for the past, I think, the other day. So, yeah, it's just really hard.
I know y'all missed me. Hi, guys. Hello, everybody. But I'm back.
Why you gotta be so dry? I don't understand. I don't know. I'm just saying, not on your side, on my part. I didn't have everything ready.
Time to get it together, y'all.
All right, so as I said, she's back. I have to make sure everything was ready. Okay, so today is our Sunday evening live. I know it was unexpected. We had our live set up for yesterday, but we was tired. I'm not even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna start this show out with a lie. I was tired. I did say that I was gonna come on live at 7 p.m., but I think we're gonna start to move that show. That the show is gonna come on, and you're gonna get like a 30-minute. I'm gonna be fair, 30 minutes to an hour notification. That's why I always tell you guys to hit that notification bell that lets you know the next time we either go live or we're gonna be dropping content. It also tells you when we're getting ready to go live or if we have a show for that day and what time we're going to be on. So, you got to pay attention to that. You got to pay attention to the community wall as well, because we're going to be posting on the community wall. Also, we're going to be relaunching our Facebook page, and we're going to be launching for the first time. I'm pretty sure she don't know, but we're going to be launching our TikTok page. Yeah, our TikTok page. We're going to have our TikTok page up and running. And yeah.
Okay.
So
Stay tuned for that, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't even telling me
a lot of things
so I
going
guess
on.
I'm learning along with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But all right.
Yeah, for sure. So, guys, I trust that you guys are having a wonderful weekend. And I hope
Sunday,
that you guys
everyone.
are having a great Sunday. I hope some of you guys went to church. I hope some of you went into the house of the Lord and got some time with Jesus Christ. But of course, you are live on the Respective Angle Show. And of course, we are here to talk about the topic. So, don't mind the background music. We're just getting everything exciting and getting everything ready to go because we have a conversation to have today. I don't want to pull on anybody. I just want to admonish and, and make sure that that our goal of what we're doing here is reached, So that's what we're here to do. So today, what is on the schedule today? What we got going on today? What are we talking about today? What are we talking about? Who are we talking about? Because we done talked about, we spoke about, certain people the other day. I spoke about certain people the other day.
He spoke about it, guys, and he left me out when we were supposed to do it.
So if you want to get into that, we can get into that too. We can get into that topic too. We could, have a small discussion about that topic because, I want to hear your take and your opinion, your side on certain, on the said subject, the said topic. As long as we're not pulling down the person, I just want to.
I'm not sure of how not to, because there's so many things, I guess, against him, and I don't want to talk negative about the man of God. Regardless of his carnal side, he does have a spiritual side, and AJ no play you with spirity side.
I understand that. I understand.
So
you don't want to get into that. Mm-hmm.
No, there are, because you touched on it, and at first when I saw the story, remember, we were like felt kind of sorry for him, and then as it went along,
I did.
Different,
I said it. I did say on the show
that was going on about him, and then again, I don't want to come on a platform like this to like, because it won't, for me, honestly, respectfully, it won't be good things coming from this here mouth, these lips. And so I don't want to speak, So if you want to, I will definitely listen to you, however. But I'm gonna leave that man a cloth alone. And he, at the end of the day, we all remember he has to answer to God in the shady ways and the things that he would like to do. So, AJ.
Well, I'm gonna just say one more thing because this thing has been bothering me for the past weekend. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been advised though, nonetheless.
Speak what's on your heart.
I've been advised though, nevertheless. So I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just leaving it alone. Although I did drop that one video the other day, and I did speak from my heart. I did still get scolded or reprimanded a little bit, based on specific mentors. And yeah, it is what it is. It's not like I'm gonna bring it and take it on the video. But at the end of the day, I felt that at that point in time when I said what I had to say, I said it
respectfully.
I said it respectfully. I wasn't trying to pull down or take away from. I understand that that's the man of God at the same time, but at the same time, we do have a human side of us that makes a lot of mistakes that sometimes it needs to be cited. And then when you're overstepping or going beyond your calling, that's just that was just something that I was just touching on a little bit, although I was advised. So I ain't gonna continue going into that. It's just that there was just a couple of opinions that just needed to come off of this spirit here, this spiritualizations, you know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, it was right here, it reached from here to here, and then from right here to here, after there, it's gonna be coming out from here. So I couldn't help myself. I just had to just speak on it. I just had to speak on it,
However you feel.
And then they didn't really have nobody in Brooklyn that was really covering the topic anyway. You got to represent Brooklyn. Oh. That's not what we represent. That's all I was trying to say. We don't represent that. We don't cry wolf. No. That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to put across there. And I was trying to just implicate or implement the fact that we don't know him. We don't know him. Nobody know him. I double checked too. Nobody know this guy. Nobody know this man. And even with the situation down to what we're about to talk about, I'm not taking away from anybody. I'm just saying that if you were that person of importance, you'd have been in certain places. There was a place that the respective angle, we were there, what was that, 2 months ago or a month ago? Cade Lewin.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's just the only thing that I was trying to put out there, really and truly. Like, if you are who you say you are, there are places that you needed to be that you just weren't seen. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about a 10-year-old child who got shot sitting in a car. But as I said, the clergy was there. The people that needed to be there was there. So that's what actually matters. I ain't gonna say that, But what you do, your deed speaks for itself. So I don't have to really go into that. But today we're going to be talking about, a situation that happened about a week ago. And we're going to start off with that because, this person was a child of God, just like everyone else is. And he was actually someone that was, trying to advance his life and make his life better based on, who he is and the things that he do. So at the end of the day, I'm going to just give it away to AJ because she is the showrunner today. And she's going to give us the story, and I'm just going to give you the clip behind that story. So go ahead, AJ, take it away.
Okay, so today we will be talking about Matthew Webb, and he is the victim who was shot in the neck on Monday at McDonald's. Simple dispute between him and the suspect's mom. Let me say that. Let me put that out there for the mother of the suspect was the one that was in McDonald's ordering her French fries. And I guess the French fries was cold. Jesus, how many of us done got cold fries when we done ordered from Uber?
Yo,
They give us cold fries.
You know how much times I got cold fries the other day, 2 days ago, I got cold fries. Although we weren't in McDonald's, although we weren't physically in McDonald's, we couldn't really say nothing to, the workers or the employees. But at the same time, let's pay attention to this. You get cold fries, although it was 2 times she got cold fries. Twice. Oh. And she explained, she complained about it. Depth. I know it didn't. She complained about it twice. And she realized that the workers that was in McDonald's, in the establishment, they were laughing. They were joking around. They were kikiing and kakakaing. So at the end of the day, that kind of ticked her off and got her to a different level. So much so where she decided that she was going to call the weapon. I call this a weapon. And in her mind, I think that she thought of this of her son as a weapon. Like, yeah, I'm about to call my son and see what he about to do to you. She probably didn't think that she was going to shoot him. But I'm going to let you finish with the story. Go ahead. I was going to do my commentary after. Read the story. Go ahead.
Oh, no. Yeah. Now, how many of us done got cold fries from McDonald's? And even if we done got the cold fries, you could just simply ask them, look, can you just give me the fries from which I take right out the heat? Like, I know I done did that before. I don't have to argue with nobody but sometimes I can get that you can play with somebody's food and it can be a little frustrating, especially with kids. And if I'm an older person and kids may feel like playing with my food is a joke,
right?
It can be, a little frustrating to the point where I'm not going to get into it with no kids, so I can call my kid to get into it with another kid. That's probably her mindset. Let's say that.
I don't understand that. I still don't get it.
So this happened around 7:00 on Monday, where the 40-year-old customer, she got her fries and it was cold. I believe she got it a couple of times cold and she was unhappy with it. So she called her 20-year-old son on FaceTime and she let him know about this act. And he said he was going to come down and deal with it. And in doing so, he saw the 23-year-old Matthew Webb. I don't know how he reached outside, but the young man was shot in his neck where he was taken to the hospital. And oh Lord, he went to Brookdale of all places for his injuries where he sustained fatal injuries because he is now dead. And now, excuse me, let me not his name. What is the guy's name? Sorry guys. Michael Morgan. Sorry guys. He is the suspect. Michael Morgan is the suspect and Michael Webb is, Matthew Webb, excuse me, is the victim. And so that is the gist of the story. This happened in Bedford-Stuyvesant.
Let's look. We have the clip. Let's look at the clip. Let's look at the news footage.
Ultimately senseless.
An argument over an order of French fries sparked a serious fight, according to police. The 23-year-old McDonald's employee is now in the hospital, fighting for his life, while a 20-year-old man is now behind bars, potentially for the rest of his life.
It's sad that you think you go to work to get shot and hurt. It's your place of comfort.
Police in Brooklyn arrested and charged Michael Morgan with attempted the victim in the neck. His girlfriend has also been charged because officers say she was the one who handed Morgan the gun. Things got heated at this casual Bed-Stuy fast food restaurant Monday evening around 7:00, according to police, when Morgan's mother wasn't happy with the food she ordered. That turned into an argument between her and McDonald's employees. As the disagreement escalated, Morgan got involved, and things eventually moved outside. That's where police say Morgan's girlfriend gave him a gun. He pointed it at an employee and fired.
It's just all on people just wanting to prove themselves, and it's just an unfortunate situation. It's definitely sad. You know, my heart goes out to the kid.
The McDonald's employee was rushed to a hospital in critical condition. Police caught Morgan as he was fleeing.
It's a lose-lose, you know what I mean? And 2 lives is gone for what? For a senseless moment, french fries?
Interestingly, after questioning Morgan, police tell us they were also able to charge him with murder in a separate incident where he was suspected in shooting and killing a man in 2020 in Brooklyn. Neighbors tell us they're sickened by this violent crime and others like them that keep on happening.
People don't have patience, they don't, and everything is, I'm gonna shoot you, I'm gonna stab you, I'm gonna kill you. No more talking, everybody's losing here.
I think we're unique because now, as you can see, we are in a studio atmosphere. We're not in a remote atmosphere anymore. But then how do we kind of continue to use StreamYard is pretty much every show we have has a remote guest in. So we bring our...
Well, that is... You're back. Well, that was pretty much all the information right there via the news clip. So let us deliberate.
Well, no, you start. That's how we're doing.
Okay, so it is first and foremost, this kid, Matthew Webb, he was simply pretty much paying his way through college. That's why he was there working at that McDonald's in the first place. To top that all off, from what I understand from the different news clips that I've read, the mother of the suspect wasn't even involved in the altercation with the victim, Matthew Webb. Matthew wasn't even in the altercation directly. Matthew was just trying to come in the middle of the altercation to try to calm things down, to cool things down. So initially, it wasn't really called for Matthew, to be honest with you. If Matthew didn't really put himself in the situation, that would have never happened. But of course, being Christian-like, being a person that who he was, you know, he got in the middle of the situation to try to have cooler heads prevail. Of course, it didn't end that way. Of course, it ended to the point where the altercation went outside. Things happened, which is crazy because I saw, it brings me back to a surveillance footage that I saw a couple weeks ago with 2 teenagers crossing the street. And the female, and they didn't look any older than 17, 18. The female hands the male the gun. The male shoots down the one way. The female's running across. Remember I told you that?
Yeah.
The female's running up the road. She's running up the street. So it was so strange to me. It's like, wow. And here we have this story now. Who's the one that gave the suspect the gun? The girlfriend. How old is she? 18 years old. How old is he? 20. But at the same time, that just shows you, you parents, especially parents of female children, listen to me carefully. How you raise your children, your female child, is very important. You know, you don't want to raise your child to be with someone who is in a gang life, who's a part of violence. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. She's holding on the gun.
We can't blame the parents.
What do you mean we can't blame the parents?
We raise our kids at some point to do what we taught them to do.
Correct.
Now it's up to them to use the mind that we gave them or that they have
Mhm.
to go out there and utilize the tools that we gave them.
Right.
Now, if they don't want to use those because your parents gave you a set of tools for you to use, right?
True.
And it was up to you to use them or not. Now, they gave you your raising and your teachings to a certain point. They expect you to go out there now and to follow what is being taught. Now,
Right.
if you choose to do your own thing and follow your own path, that's not on them. That's on you, because at some point you become accountable for yourself.
Well, that's accountability for self, of course.
Yeah. So
But I was
it
just
could
saying.
be as, okay, I raised my daughter not to go with these thugs and not to do these things, but somewhere in her little hot tamale self, she want these little bad boys. So
What
want
is
a
it
bad
about?
boy?
What is it about that though?
and
Like,
that's
what
the
is?
thing.
Is that
That's
a
what
thing?
females like. They like this rough, because I didn't seen that before. The other day, sitting outside, I seen a girl and her boyfriend, and he was just dogging her, like just straight talking to her like a dog. And while she was arguing, it was like, I said, well, this is what we take nowadays. And then you just look at his whole exterior. He had like the pants was hanging down and yo, and I'm ready to, like, that's how he talking to her. And it's like, she look a little innocent. And I'm just like, why would you? Listen, everybody got their own thing. And if that's what you choose, that's what you choose. Some females nowadays, they like that rough thing. And they don't like the nerdy guys or the guys who got smarts, which is really stupid, but whatever. That's
Like,
they
what are
like.
you gonna do? Like, it's like, yo, how do you handle or how do you deal with that? But at the same time, yes, she's at the age of accountability. She's 18 years old. You know, she's being charged with criminal possession of a weapon, of a weapon that she's not supposed to have at the end of the day. So yeah, she's going down too. But the only thing that I don't understand is why mama don't go down. That's the question.
That's
First
a
of
good
all,
question.
you call this boy from where he was
Now,
in his
that's what we can
own
hold you
crib.
accountable.
In his own crib, you held this boy from where he was. You called him from where he was to come to
handle your
What do you really think that the end result was going to be, though?
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's some people we have in that mindset of, well, listen, I'm not too sure because I didn't raise you to have no guns and all these other things like that, right?
True.
So I wouldn't know if I'm just telling you to come down here and maybe to just like go back and forth with these little kids, then that's probably what it is. Like, go back and forth. But I'm not knowing that you got guns and stuff like that nowadays, or your girlfriend got a gun and she about to hand it off to you and you about to sit here and point it. I don't know these things. So I'm just saying maybe in her mindset, because she's thinking, I'm 40 years old. I don't want to argue with no little 20-something-year-old child when I could get my little 20-year-old to come back. Like, that's what I was saying. She might have thought that, not saying it was right, but she might have thought, I'm too old or too grown to be handling these children affairs. So let me get my son to handle the kid affairs, which in a double mindset, it's kind of like okay in one mind, but then it's not okay in the other mind, because now you have your son that came up there and you don't even know his mindset, because he probably thinking, okay, my mama pissed off, don't mess with my mama, I'm coming down there to get you. And
which one of y'all violated my mother?
Exactly.
That's what that was when you on first approach. Who violated my mom's? And I ain't playing. And the mommy didn't know that the gun was gonna be there.
She need help too, because maybe her brain ain't as wrapped too tight as his.
Maybe
they both brain furthermore ain't wrapped too tight, because if you can have a gun and you first of all, you have a possession of a gun because you going down to McDonald's for a little argument. First of all, something ain't right. That's number one. Number two, you're gonna go hand him the gun to shoot somebody because of some fries.
No moral compass.
That don't make
None.
no sense. Like, both of y'all just didn't have no type of sense. Y'all just went down there blind and willy-nilly just thinking, who disrespected my mother? And it's okay to have that mentality of like, okay, don't disrespect my mother.
Let's not get the wrong message.
No. I'm saying, okay, well, you're not gonna disrespect my mom. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. I'm saying, what mentality are we talking about here?
The disrespecting of the mama part.
Okay,
Let's get that clear now.
Trying to figure out like what
disrespecting of the mama part, because you're not gonna disrespect my mama.
Cool.
I can tell you that much.
True.
But I'm not gonna take it to no level of going nowhere and shooting you though. Like, that's what I'm saying in the level of mentality. Like they elevated, just not reaching to the top, obviously.
Sure.
To say, well, this is what I'm never gonna go do no crap like that.
I'm saying
I'd rather shoot words with you back and forth if you disrespect my mom than for me to sit here and say I'm going, hey, hand me a gun so I could go shoot this person because they talked about my mama. Like,
right.
That's pretty stupid.
Exactly. That's true.
Like,
that's true.
At the end of it all, where we ending up?
Where we ending up at the end of this situation here? Are we gonna be together or are we gonna go to jail? Well, it looked like you're going to jail. You ain't collecting no $200. Whatever plan it was that you was gonna have for the rest of the day, that's done for the rest of the year. If you plan to go on vacation in the next 2 months or whatever it was, you and Shorty and hubby or whatever, it's done. That's over.
Obviously,
it's
he had no other plans because homeboy not only killed this one, but he also confessed to another.
That is crazy.
Yeah, did y'all hear what I said?
Are you gonna deal or something? Like they got you a deal? So
he was already a murderer. He was just walking the streets and nobody even knew because he
was just killing people. I can't say he was just killing people, but he previously
had
committed a murder.
Yes,
he definitely he copped to it too. So at the end of the day,
how do you go around and you told the cops, you know what? Since I'm going down for this one, I'm gonna just let y'all know I done killed Tommy from over there around the corner. Like,
I'm telling you,
that is so dumb. And you was proud to say that because you actually went up in the daggone, and told the people that this is what happened.
But at the end of the day,
although you was getting life anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because that was a little senseless. That's pretty slow. I don't care what it is. I'm not trying to defend anybody else. I feel like the mama should also go down in the sense of it's because of your phone call that he came down there in the first place. And if it wasn't for the phone call, these type of things would have never happened. Like I said, I can have one mentality of maybe she called her son because she didn't want to. But at the same time, involving family members and, whoever else you don't know which way it'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Because your family will ride for you. And if they feel like you are being disrespected, you don't know which way they're going to go. So keep that out of there. You could have just simply argued with the people then if you felt like that's the way to go, or not argue and simply be an actual mature woman and tell them, listen, can you give me the fries that's coming straight from the grease?
Right.
Because I know I've done that before. If I've gotten cold fries working at McDonald's, I worked at McDonald's, so I know.
I'm just saying
what it is. You understand what I'm saying? I know what it is to get some cold fries, especially when you order from Uber and your Uber food comes and it's cold fries. Nobody wants to eat cold fries, so I get it. But it's
to
ways
get to that certain extremity,
right.
though. Like, for why? Why you got to do all that for?
Why he got to be shot in his neck and lose his life? Just like the guy said, 3 lives gone down
instantly, just like that.
For what? Because now she got to go to jail because she handed a gun, which she wasn't, and she was in possession of a gun, which she wasn't supposed to be, obviously. Exactly. He's going down, obviously, for murder. It's not even attempted no further because
now it's murder because
he actually died.
The guy died.
Sad.
Exactly.
And then, poor boy, he just lost his life. He was a church-going guy. He was
an organist in the church.
Come on, he was doing his thing. He was putting his way through. This
paying his way through college.
He had, things that he needed to do with his life or wanted to do with his life. Mm-hmm. And here you come with these 2 hooligans, and I'm gonna call it as I see it because that right there is hooligan mentality. Like, how dare you find yourself to say I'm gonna go hurt or harm somebody over? Just listen to it. When I was at work and I heard this story, I was like, fries.
Cold fries. My fries is too cold. Let me go call my son now. Really? So, you know what? It shouldn't even have to reach that level. Why? Is because, how old are you? We just missed something here. Hold on.
This is the thing.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I said it a couple times. 40. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How old are you, really?
Mm-hmm. That's why I said she could have been a mature woman and just said, "Excuse me, these fries are cold."
Yo.
And as you said, that she had asked for them twice, so that means that she went. See, and that's what I'm saying. I had my mind was teeter-tottering because if she got the cold fries the first time and she went back to them, she asked them for fries, and now you gave me cold fries again. Now you kind of playing with
And you seeing them kiki in the background.
So
Yo, you know
for
what?
her
I don't even want
mind-
these. I don't even want this. I don't even want this food no more.
Yeah,
I don't even want this food no more.
Or that could have been your response. You know what? I'm not even gonna eat here right now because y'all sitting here playing. But no.
I don't know if you want to spit in my food. I don't know what you about to do. I'm good. I don't even want that food no more.
When you play with people, and then you know what?
I don't even want the food no more.
That's why I say, you know what? A lot of times it's so up and down with certain things. Like I'm in two different minds, and it's sad to say that I am, but I am. I went to McDonald's the other day, and I went to the drive-thru, and I simply ordered a frappe, and I think the cook in the house, she wanted a fries or something. And then when I got to the counter or the thing, the way the lady just threw the bag at me, it was just like, and I went to that McDonald's a couple of times with my coworkers. We drove there, we got some food or whatever. And the people at that McDonald's, like they was nasty. Like nasty.
Well, still, did you feel the need to call your 15 or 16-year-old son to come down to the McDonald's because they was nasty?
Obviously not. I can handle myself.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I alluded to. How old is this lady? She's 40 years old. You are past the age of accountability, maturity. There's so many. I don't think they released any pictures of her. But at the same time, that's my thing. Like, you're 40 years old. What are you doing? Why are you calling your son to come fight your battles for you? Why? For what? And then not only does the son come, but the son and the girlfriend come, and they fully armed, they ready to go. What y'all doing? Throw away your future instantly, just like that, out the gate, just right away.
That's kind of like hood mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got black people that's in the hood and smart, but we got black people that's hood and they just let the hood take over their mentality. For real. And that it could have been a thing where even if she was 40, she was a hood booger probably all her life, and have that hood booger thing where she feels like, oh, my son got this, them ghetto mamas. And she called the son. That's what I'm feeling, because I haven't seen the mother. But I want to see, as you looking at him, I want to see the mother of the son.
And as you walking scotch-free at the end of the day, like, you're not even getting no charge, no.
I feel like we should start charging parents for certain things you know what I'm saying? Certain things that kids do. Certain things. I won't say, I don't want to say that because then it contradicts what I said, kind of.
Okay, so what are you talking? What are you saying?
Because I remember I said, in one mind, you raise your kids to do what they got to do. But then I feel like in instances where you see how some kids get a hold of guns and they shoot kids and stuff like that, you would find, okay, maybe the parents need to be held accountable. I could say on one hand, she could be accountable because she's the one that made the phone call. If it wasn't for her phone call, he would still be alive.
Okay, well, yes, it's a twofold thing, because if she didn't make the phone call, he would be alive, and her son wouldn't be in jail. I mean, thinking about it, he would have eventually end up in jail anyway.
Because he already killed somebody.
Because he already murdered somebody previously. It just took this situation for him to actually confess to the previous murder anyway. So it's listen, man.
It's probably inevitable that he was going to end up where he was going to go. It was just a matter of time, because they probably were still working on that case, just didn't catch up to him yet. And since he's the one that confessed now,
I think they knew him. I think they fingered him. They liked him for the crime, but they just didn't have all the evidence.
Could be.
I think so.
Could be.
Because how he all of a sudden just volunteered to just give up who he killed, who he murdered a couple months ago. That's
this is elevator don't go to the top. Obviously, he got caught. Now he figured I'm going down. I'm about to just go down all.
unless they offer them a deal to say, yo, cop up to this one and we done got you on this one. So
and then the deals don't even be making no sense, because if I'm gonna still get like 25 to life or like 50 to life or something, that's not a deal. Like, I'm still going down, I'm still like let's think about it. Like, they still give you these deals of like, all right, we're still gonna give you 25 to life, and even after 25, that does not guarantee that you're getting out. Please notice that 25 to life means 25 to life.
To maybe the rest of them. Like.
Exactly. Nah, that's not a deal for me. But then you kill 2 people, so obviously you need to go down somewhere. You need to learn a lesson
somehow,
some way, somehow, because again, that young man had aspirations and things that he was doing with his life, and because you wanted to be where you are, probably didn't finish school, probably didn't get anywhere in life. That's your business. But don't take other people's lives because they have things going on for them. That right there was the dumbest thing. And I want you to really sit in jail and to really think about, did I really shot somebody over some French fries?
That didn't even belong. It wasn't even your fries.
It really wasn't it.
It wasn't even your fries. It's not you. It's not yours. It's not your fries.
It was mommy fries. It's mommy fries.
It's your mother fries, and you're going down. Nonetheless, although you got a phone call, what you doing down there?
Mommy calls them.
It don't even matter though. Like, why is it that people could propel each other to do the most negative of things? That's the takeaway. That's the thing that I don't understand. Why is it that people could always be called to do the most negative thing, but call you to go to church though? Oh, you ain't coming to church. Call you to do anything positive, you can't. You ain't doing it. But anytime it is for you to turn up to do something, to show yourself, to say, well, okay, yeah, this is me. I'm a man. Now look where you end up though. Now you end up in jail. It's over. It's finished.
Bread and cheese with water.
And just to piggyback on what we heard, the word that we heard today. So shall it be in the days of Noah. So shall it be in our days. As it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in our days. We got violence everywhere running rampant. Don't you understand that? Each and every day is something going on every day. Somebody done got shot. Somebody done got hit by a car. Look at this in California. In California, a lady driving at 90 miles per hour runs down 6 people just like that. 6 people, and she wasn't even drunk. She wasn't even under the influence.
Did she mean to do it?
That's the thing that nobody understands. Nobody understands that. Like, did she do this intentionally? Was this where's the manifesto at? We gotta understand why it is you did what you did.
Was her brakes messed up?
No, that's what I'm trying to show you. Even to me, it's a mystery. It's a mystery. But yeah, you're going down though, because now the fact that you wasn't under the influence of alcohol, you have no explanation as to why you did what you did.
It was just
a lady who was 8.5 months pregnant got caught up in that too. Her boyfriend got caught. Like, it's
they passed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, the days that we're living in right now, the days that as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in our days. But when people, you guys don't, when you don't read the Bible, you don't understand what's going on. You're gonna be like, yo, what's really going on in this time here? Read the Bible. It's in Revelation. It's in Revelations. Revelation tells you everything that's going on right now. It's right there in the book. Wars, rumors of wars. Russia, Ukraine, China, United States, Taiwan, fighting over like, territorial wars. At the end of the day, you fighting over Ukraine. Russia's fighting over Ukraine, even though that's been going on for the longest. But now it has intensified. You get what I'm saying? These are revelation times. These are things that goes on, or these are things that you can say that goes on in Revelations,
right?
That you read in Revelations. You know,
people don't read no Bible, honey.
Yeah, I know people don't read the Bible like that. But
myself, I need to get up on it for real.
Now we have.
You guys can have it on your phone. You don't want if you want to pick up a Bible, because we know that's picking up Bibles is the worst thing for everybody in the world now. Download it on your phone.
Mm-hmm. True.
And you can read it right there. It's the same. They can give you the Old Testament, the New Testament, which one you want. Just download it and read it.
Yep. That's a fact.
The more
That's
you
true.
read is the more closer you will get to God and knowing who he is and knowing what we're going through right now. So you won't have to ask those questions of what's going on and why are we in these crazy times.
6 people are dead and 9 was injured. Right? 6 people got killed in that crash. 6 days ago. That was 6 people. All right. And as I said, she wasn't even under the influence. She wasn't under the influence of alcohol or drugs. But yet still she killed 6 people though. Mm-hmm. So what we got next?
And before we move on to the family of Matthew Webb, our condolences go out to your family, and we pray that in these times that you guys find peace in God, and we are praying for you guys.
All right, let's just, this is one profound statement that Pastor Terry, which is another known. I ain't even gonna go into that. Who's known in Brooklyn, who's not known, because then, as I said, I was advised today. But yeah, Pastor Terry Lee said it best, and I actually got the clip.
Saying to all of us who are here today that are walking around with our guns, with our Uzi and our Glock. We need to save our children. A young police officer, a young astronaut, a scientist, a doctor, a lawyer, a judge is laying down before us on today because someone is saying that young life does not matter and life does not matter. We marched the other day and we said Black Life Matters. But is this our result when we march, that Black Life Matters? It matters when we lay down in the casket. I'm saying to us here today, we need to let go. We need to begin to unpack. Look to your neighbor and said, let's unpack. We need to unpack the retaliation, the vengeance, the ego, the anger, the revenge. We need to unpack and let it go. Somebody said, let it go. Somebody's here today is saying, if I only could get to the person who did this, oh, hallelujah, there will be another funeral. But somebody has said, let it go.
All right, let's get into the next segment. Let's go. Come on. Next.
Our next story is, well, you introduced me to this, so I think you should introduce this one. about the I don't know, pastor, reverend, either or.
All right, let me just do this quick fast and get this out of the way, because all right. All right, so we got here a Syracuse pastor, a sex offender, a level 2 sex offender, nonetheless. This is a crazy story. Marcus Jackson, a New York sex offender registry. Jackson was convicted of unlawful sexual activities with a minor involving 15 and 16-year-old boys in 2000. On July 31st, 2022, the day before he was set to leave his job at Vera House, Jackson was arrested by Manilius police, who says that he was trying to steal copper wire and scrap. Lord Jesus Christ, the man was trying to steal copper wire and scrap metal. Like, really?
So
really?
I read too, I guess. But I was a little confused, however.
Mm-hmm.
So is that how they found out that he was the sex offender?
Yes. So practically what happened is this nonprofit organization called Vera House, who actually
It's a church?
they help. No, it's a nonprofit organization. I just said it's a nonprofit organization, and it's an organization that helps survivors of domestic and sexual abuse. But here it is, they hire a level 2 sex offender. To work in a place where victims who are victims of sexual assault and domestic abuse, you hire a level 2 sex offender to work there.
And he had been working there for 2 years.
And they know that he was a level 2 sex offender. But of course, after this situation, after him being caught up in that situation there at 2:30 in the morning, stealing some copper wire, of course, you know, they had to go and check some backgrounds and see where he worked and stuff like that. They saw where he worked, and then I guess people from the neighborhood. Well, it actually goes beyond. It goes further before that, because that same news channel, and that's why I would say they're trying to save face right now, because they highlighted him 2 weeks ago. They highlighted him 2 weeks before that initial report. They highlighted the job that he was doing at Vera House in the first place. And then at the same time, people that were seeing that report, that knows who he was or know who he is and knows his track record, called in the news station like, yo, I could highlight somebody that's a level 2 sex offender, and at the same time they're working at a place for sexual abusive,
right.
Sexually abused victims.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But as a news company, you're supposed to do your due diligence and do background research.
Right.
And they didn't do that. So what I find that they're doing right now is, you know, they're playing damage control. They're doing damage control, you know what I'm saying? At the detriment of, well, not at the detriment, no, at the benefit of everybody else at the end of the day. But they are doing damage control for sure, because at the same time, as I said, they highlighted this guy and highlighted his works, his good works that he was doing 2 weeks prior. The same news channel that actually came out with the story is a news channel that highlighted his works 2 weeks prior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And didn't even know that he was a sex offender.
They didn't even know he was a sex offender. Yeah, right. Until, you know, people started calling into the news channel and said, well, you know, we know certain things that you guys should have known, but you didn't look up. You didn't take the time to look it up anyway. But yet still you call it yourself a news company or news channel.
So how do you feel about the Vera House knowing that he was a sex offender, but still hired him?
Well, they did put out a statement. I think the day before yesterday, and they said that they're vowing to never hire sex offenders ever again.
But they said that they knew that they let him go because it happened 20 years ago, and so I'm guessing that they decided to give him a pass.
They give him grace. You know, I would say something, but I ain't gonna say it.
I don't think
I ain't gonna say it.
That was a smart idea. I think once in a child abuser, I think that's just something that you always feel or like have in you, whether you've been in it 20 years ago or something like that. I think at some point you still get those urges because you're attracted to, what was it he went there for, little boys? Or
I don't know who he went there for, but what Vera House is saying that they made sure the people that he was charged for, the 15 and 16-year-olds.
Boys?
Yeah.
Oh God. So that means that he likes younger kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's attracted to. And so you see that.
I find it strange though. You like them years, those years of children, which is not a good thing anyway. Shouldn't like children, period. That's pedophilia, Negro. That's what it is.
They're not grown. They haven't grown up. Like what? And you are
at the end of the day. What I'm trying to say is, why would they place him back in the atmosphere, although it wasn't the ages that he was caught for, and it was the older ages, 18 and 19. So nothing came to mind and say, well, okay, he's going to attempt with the 18 and 19-year-olds, just like how he attempted with the 15 and 16-year-old boys.
Right. Those are boys that he went for. So these were women that he was counseling.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know that.
No, I'm not sure. I'm asking you. I'm not sure. Is it women or was Vera House for abuse people, period? Because I thought it was for abuse women.
I believe this man was, I think they said that he was placed around men, around boys.
Okay. Well, then.
But still, that's my thing.
Either or, it's still abuse, and then it's something that you've done to someone. So you've
done it already.
Abuser.
Right. So, nonetheless, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter age.
Right.
That's my thing. It shouldn't matter the age. It should matter the fact that you looked at a minor and you made a move like that 20 years ago. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for 20 years ago.
It doesn't.
I really don't care.
He doesn't. What might have kept him under wraps for so long was the fact that he might have been in jail for a long period of time, or however long, and he couldn't view little boys.
So what he's saying that he
for a little bit until
he was corrected.
Where he could have been. No, not corrected. He hid the inner monster that was inside. When you're in jail, there's no little boys.
Mm-hmm.
There's no little girls for you to look at.
Right.
So you gotta, put that inner monster on the back burner until you can get to the little boys and the little girls again. So sometimes going into the correctional facility, don't change your mindset.
No, it's supposed to.
You come back.
The name of it says it by itself. Corrections.
But it ain't correcting a thing, because the people that done went into jail for murder sometimes still come out and go right back. You just see people that love being in jail who done been to jail about 5 times already. You love jail.
Yeah, for sure. I always tell people that there's a lot of people that was around me, and especially in the dollar van field where I used to be. Your license is a number one thing. Like if you don't have your license, why drive, right? But there's just a specific set of people back in those days that they continuously just kept with the 511s. Now, did it happen to me before? Yeah, but not concurrently. You know what I'm saying? Not like consistently, where it's like, all right, I know my license is messed up, so I know I'm going to put myself out there and drive every day and make sure that when I do get pulled over by the police, I know for sure where I'm going. Yes. Who's excited for that?
I don't
know. The last time I could tell you, the last time I got arrested, I cried. That's how real it is. That's just to show you, because that's just to show you, because at the end of the day, I wasn't with it. I was like, yo, I gotta go inside here. Why I gotta find myself back in this place that is like, it's no light. It's just darkness when you get inside there. You don't, not physical darkness, but mentally. You start to feel like you're sinking into a dark place, and that's what jail is all about. it's a mental thing to correct your behavior. Like you have a serious issue that needs correcting at this point, to the point so much so where you need to be in this place, in this facility. You get what I'm saying? That is a very damning or a very traumatic experience. So for the people that I used to be around, that they were consistently going, come out, going, come out, going, come out, going, go. So that's like, after a while, you ask them like, "Oh, dude, what is it about jail that you like?" Because I don't understand how it is you just keep going in jail, coming out of jail, and going back into jail, spending 3-4 months in jail, come back out,
then to go back and
then to go back again for the next 3-4 months. It's like, all right, I guess this is the lifestyle that you. Obviously, you like the free housing.
You like it, I love it.
You must like the free housing, the 1 square meal. Is it 2 square meals a day? I don't know how much. You see, that's so. I don't even know how it goes down in jail.
3 hots and a cot.
Oh, 3 hots and a cot. So you get 3 square meals a day for free and free housing. So that's what you want. That's what you like. That's your thing. But,
if you go a little extra, you got a whole room for yourself.
Yeah. Isolation.
Whatever's your pleasure.
Straight in the box, in the hole.
Whatever's your pleasure. If that's what you like, enjoy it. Because I personally don't want to end up there, or if I was there and didn't like it, I don't understand what would possess me or compel me to want to go back.
To want to find yourself back in that same predicament again.
Like, I already heard the little, just being in, what is that, bookings or something like that?
Yeah,
and that's
central
already,
bookings.
like, the nastiest thing. I'm not sharing no toilet with you. I don't want to smell your poop. I don't want to smell your pee. I don't want to sleep on no bench. I don't want to eat no tuna, peanut butter jelly, butter. I don't want none of them. I don't want none. I don't even want prison food. None of that. That lifestyle is not for me. So,
They can keep that. They can keep that. I'm good on that one right there.
But but to the story, that was rather weird, of letting someone who's already a sex offender to
engage with
Right.
mind. Well, an 18-year-old is still considered. No, they're legal at that point. That's an adult. They're considered an adult. That's the reason why they didn't have.
I still feel like it's wrong, because if not to say, well, you're my abuser, but if you are the abuser, why would I want to take any tips from you? What are you going to teach me?
Right.
I don't need your counseling. I don't need you to make me feel no type of way, because who knows what you're feeling on the inside sexually towards me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So that's a little, 20 years ago. That's why I say people go in, and not all the time they come out reformed. Like, some of them still are who they are. They just had to hide that shell of a person, because there's no one on the inside for them to get. Like, let's say if somebody was like a real child, like the child molester, there's no babies and kids in jail. So you got to suppress that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put that person on the back burner. You come outside and you see a child for the first time, your heart might skip a beat. And I done heard stories about that with little sex offenders and stuff like that. They really, like, it's like seeing a child again is like the first time, first time having sex or something like that, because they get so giddy and so, like, because that's what you like, that's what you're used to, that's what you're attracted to. Which, for the life of me, Jesus, why would you be attracted to a child?
A child, something that's not even developed. Like, you serious? Come on, man.
That's sick.
Come on. And then you find yourself back up. You have that issue. That's
another thing.
And you're a pastor or reverend or bishop, whatever it is. You could never be. Lord, please don't be a bishop. But still, and you're a pastor, and you have this issue.
Mm-hmm.
Deep down inside, you probably know that you haven't corrected that issue.
Mm-hmm.
So you find yourself back in the facilities or the area, because you can't find yourself by any schools. You can't find yourself by any daycares or anything that pertains children. You
So he
can't do
found a
that because you
nonprofit
are
organization.
registered in the state of New York as a level 2 sex offender.
So he found somewhere that he can go.
Right. So you found a little loophole somewhere to find yourself back in like the area of people that you just came out of jail for not too long ago.
Sick.
And listen, I don't care who wants to play damage control, but at Vera House, let me tell you something, Vera House. Whoever he know that got him through the door either need to resign or need to be fired. That's what I'm saying. Whoever's responsible for, I know it's gonna pop up. Whoever's responsible for hiring this guy and looking up his background and looking at his background, that's right. At the end of the day, they need to resign or they need to be fired. Or probably locked up as well.
Yeah.
Shout outs to you, Ezra Anderson. What's up? How you doing? Top of the evening. But at the end of the day, that's what I believe. You know, you telling me, you coming out as a company talking about, oh, yeah, we're vowing to never again hire sex offenders, level 2 sex offenders. It should have been no sex offenders. Period. I don't care if it's 22 years ago, 19 years ago, 5 years ago, 30 years ago, 50 years ago. Your policy should have been, because of the sensitivity of the people that you're actually taking care of, should have been period, point blank. We not hiring no sex offenders inside here. That is it.
That's true.
It's people's children who are victims to sex offenses, to domestic violence. Why in the blue hell are you hiring people that is assimilated to the same thing?
Silly.
No, don't come out with no statement about, oh yeah, we vow to not no longer hire. No, for everybody that's inside there, that's a patient, or you need to come together. And I'm not sure if you can actually come together and file a class action lawsuit. You know, I do study the law, but at the same time, I think they can, because like, how you hire a sex offender
to get near to me, right? No, I would be very offended. I would be, and I probably would sue them, because that
parents,
right there,
these parents, the parents need to, that's what they're trying to avoid a lawsuit by saying what they're saying.
Go as far, right? You would never hire them again.
Nah,
you should have never.
You should have never hired him in the first place. Why you hired him for? Why did you hire him? Oh, because he got caught stealing copper wire at 2:30 in the morning. This is the reason why we found out this in the first place. So if he didn't get caught, get caught at 2:30, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he didn't get caught at 2:30 in the morning stealing copper wire at a local business, we'd have never known
that he was a sex offender. No. While they give him big ups and praise of being a sex offender.
All down to the news. All down to the news, because before they come out with any report, you know they have due diligence. You got to investigate the person that you're actually talking about, because now it speaks to your credibility as a news channel. Why are you interviewing sex offenders when he's working in a place for sex offended victims? You ain't even look up your facts yet.
He didn't get fired because
what did he get?
Of him being a sex.
No,
it's just that it was the copper wire that he got in. Was that?
Yeah, this is the copper wire. It's the copper wire.
Copper wire situation.
He got arrested,
and then the story came out that he was a sex offender.
Yes, because people caught wind of this. First of all, that's what I'm trying to show you. It goes back. It goes further back. It goes back to the news channel. Yeah, here's how this went. The news channel just gave him big ups and did a whole entire segment revolving around the work that he does, not knowing that he's a sex offender. But they did the report anyway and put it out there in the publications for everybody to see. Oh yeah, this man is doing a good work. But yet still not negating the fact that people that saw that report called into the news station and said, yo, how are you highlighting a guy that is, wait a minute, he's a sex offender, but he's working at a place for sex sexually offended victims. And y'all, as a news station, then do y'all due diligence to look up his background and see that he has a charge in 2000 for where he's working at. That didn't add up. And then here comes 2 weeks after the fact that they put out the report. Here you go. You back in the news now. You're back in the news for stealing copper wire at 2:30 in the morning. So now you have that.
What was he trying to do?
Huh?
What was he trying to do?
I don't know. He probably was trying to sell copper wire for all we know. There's 3 of you guys in the chat. Hit that like button on your way in. Hit the notification bell. I am not going to say that over and over again. It's 3 of you guys in the chat. Hi to all 3 of you guys. Hit that notification bell. Hit the like button. Hit the notification bell that lets you know the next time that we go live or we drop content here at the Respective Angle Show. Here at the Respective Angle Mobile, we're here all about the community. We're here to discuss the things that goes on in and around our community, in and around our world, in and around our culture. Our culture, nonetheless, however, is very important to us, and it's important for us to know about our culture. The things that are changing each and every day, the things that is going on in the world each and every day, in our community each and every day. You know, we had the situation with the bishop right in our own neck of the woods. You know, so yeah, we stay abreast. I'm not gonna do what I normally do, but we stay abreast with what's going on in the community. And you know, we are here to be as consistent as possible. We're here on a Sunday evening after 6 p.m. It's minutes to 7. We've been on here for almost about an hour, and we would like to engage with you guys. We want to have the conversation. We want to have the discussions. We want to have the topics at hand that actually matters. From time to time, we're going to be having different guests coming on and giving their commentary on different things. Let me see a transcript. You're going to be coming on very soon, in the next 2-3 weeks. Yes, you are. And I know that you're somewhere in the background, probably going to be watching it on the replay and stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to be having different people coming on and different collaborations going on coming up in the next couple of weeks. Yes, it has been a journey so far to get everything together, but now we have finally gotten stuff together. We've gotten the equipment together. We've gotten the mics, the audio, the video. Everything is all the way down packed, so much so that we are not going to be making any excuses as to the reason why we're not popping up. We're supposed to pop up on a Saturday, popped up on a Sunday, nonetheless. But yeah, it's all about communication and you following the community board. If you look at our community board, you'll see what's coming up next, what's in the runnings for our shows and our live streams. Today, we just decided that we're going to come up today because, I had everything scheduled for yesterday. But, however, nevertheless, we are still here. We had a great weekend, though. We had a lit weekend. I'd say we had a lit weekend, although certain things happened that, yeah. But don't worry, y'all gonna see the footage. Y'all gonna see the footage. Yeah, we're gonna put that footage out there. I'm gonna put that footage out there for all of you who have my Facebook and have my Instagram. You guys, I ain't even gonna put that out there. I'm not gonna put that on that platform. We're gonna put that on this platform because we had a very awesome Friday though. Didn't you?
I did.
Why? Boy, you better get home. But shoot, while you on your way home, you better get home. You got your mama over here looking at this phone back to back like, yo, where he at? Yeah, you better find yourself in this.
Sorry, you guys,
yeah,
I'm still
in that house there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, yes, we had an awesome Friday. For those of you who are connected to my Facebook, which is, let me see a transcript, Daryl Moore, Marcellus, most of you guys are connected to my Facebook. You can see the week or the day that I had, I went jet skiing for the day, on a Friday. Why you look, listen, get out the camera. But at the end of the day, as I was saying, yeah. Listen, girl, you better get it together. Especially considering the thing that took place on Friday. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You gonna stay quiet over there? You're not gonna speak up your experience? You're not gonna.
This has been AJ, and AJ is live.
Oh, nah, we talking today. We are talking
Gotta go get our
today.
baby.
Yeah, we talking today for sure. I wish I could get the footage so that way I could share it with you guys. Let me see if I could get that together. Let me see. Share screen. Invite. Oh, yes, I can do it. Yeah, we're gonna see what took place a couple days ago. On the Friday, certain people, you know what I'm saying? I was enjoying myself on my jet ski and stuff like that. And hey, why are you so quiet? Why are you so quiet? How you got so quiet all of a sudden? That's bad for the viewers. That's bad. It's very horrible. You're over here getting mad quiet. It's okay. You're lucky I can't find it.
I don't want to say what I need to say respectfully.
Whatever. Well. Yep. So guys, be sure to hit that like button, hit that notification button, hit that share button. Share, guys. Hit the notification bell that lets you know the next time I'm going to be live or drop content. I think I'm going to be live tomorrow. We're doing this little solo thing on the Respective Angle Mobile. Yeah. So guys, everybody that's on TRAM on the Respective Angle Mobile, AJ is live, will be live. The host of the Respective Angle Mobile. Yes. The one host of the Respective Angle Mobile. Although we on the Respective Angle show, we got two of us here, AJ and AJ is live. But if you want to get that excitement, head on over to Respective Angle Mobile tomorrow, and we're going to be having a discussion tomorrow. Yes, we are. And I want you guys to definitely get in on that discussion. I think we're going to be on sometime around 9-10 o'clock in the morning, but be sure to, be there for that. But until next time, guys, as I always say, respect. Just why you always gotta be looking like that, man? Oh my goodness.
I'm listening.
As I always say, guys, let's get out of here. As I always say,
if y'all want to come and see AJ on the Respective Angle Mobile, she will be coming with her own content very soon for the ladies.
That is correct. AJ will be coming through with her content for the ladies. I don't know what you want to call it, but
ladies, help me out if you have any views or anything that you would like to call my segment time. Please put that in there, and
help out. Let me see a transcript. Give a little bit of help. Something.
Right. Come up with a name for AJ's talk time. So I need to figure out a great name for it, but I will be coming up with some content and some stuff, not for the ladies, but sometimes not just for the ladies. It could be a little diverse. So, but more so for the ladies.
That is correct. And, we're going to have a lot of things, a lot of programming in store. This is just the very beginning. We're just getting very comfortable on where we are. Don't really take into consideration, maybe sometimes you may see me like we're a little bit nervous, but we're not. We're just trying to just dust off all those months of us not being on our live stream, and we got to get back into the comfortability of us being on our live stream. So for all the replay gang, because I know there's a lot of you out there, a lot of replay gang, y'all always just come last minute, because I understand our shows are not pre-scheduled to where when we're going to be live. And hopefully very soon we're gonna have everything, all the schedules ready, all our showrunners ready and stuff like that, and you're gonna know. Yeah, we're gonna be consistent. As I said the other day, consistency is key. We have everything that we need. We got the lighting, we got the video, we got the audio, we got the microphones, we got everything that everybody that they just be fiending to get. Like, everything that everybody fiends to get is right before us, right in front of us. Everything, like, come on, like, how could you? Because we're blessed at the Respective Angle Show. Because we're blessed over here. That's just what it is. That's the reason why we could sound the way that we sound. We don't sound like other people, but at the same time, we sound professional. We sound professional. The audio is just crispy. Y'all can't tell me that the audio ain't crispy. The audio is crispy. The camera's crispy. The software's crispy. Y'all can't get no better than that. And it's just going to be better quality. Moving forward, it's going to be better and 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 better. I don't know how to win this time. But it's just going to keep getting. Do the TikTok chain. Nope. Okay. Nope. But at the end of the day, that is what we're trying to do here. Anybody ask you to laugh? Nobody ask you to laugh. You know, the thing is, with this board here, I'm trying to. I had some other sounds here, but I don't know where it went. So I just have to go through them and see what is what, because I did certain things here. But that just lets you know that we got everything that we need. It's just that that's not it. Oh, that's the one I was looking for. All right. So yeah. Lord Jesus. Yeah. So the guys, we're going to be very consistent. The programming, the show programming, and our upcoming lives. Just head on over. Make sure you look at our community section, and we're going to try our very best to make sure that we post up on our community section every time that we're getting ready to go live. And we are going to be relaunching our Facebook page, the official Respective Angle Mobile page, and the Respective Angle Show page is going to be one page combined together. So yeah, it's going to be kind of, don't worry, everything's going to work out, because the Respective Angle Mobile is going to be parting from the Respective Angle Show, and everything for the Respective Angle Mobile is just going to be mobile. Everything's going to be outside. We're going to have different little pop-up shows and stuff like that. It's going to be very, very exciting. It's a lot of things to do. It's a lot of things. You just got to plan out ahead of time what we're doing. So just stay tuned. And as I said, hit the notification bell, hit the like bell, like this video, share this video, show your friends, your family, let them know that the Respective Angle Mobile, we're here for the culture. We're here for the culture. It's the Respective Angle Show. It's a vibe, and we live, starring AJs as the hosts for the culture, right? Don't ask me what the rest say. Don't ask me what the rest say. I didn't even create that song. Even that too. You know, I'm pretty sure you guys hear the song all the time, and I'm just letting y'all know that's not me that's singing the song. That's just not me. I'm not the one that was I didn't rap that song. I didn't create that song. That's a talented young fella, and we're gonna have him here on the show very soon. He actually was supposed to be on the show a couple months ago, but I just didn't. I didn't follow up on it. That was around the time that he actually created the song. I wanted him to come up and you know, give us a little something. You know, but I had a different plan too. For the Pass the Mic thing, I was gonna actually have him come in and do the intro live, and then we start the show. That's what I was gonna do. That was my plan, and then I was gonna, interview him and see what's.
With respect to the Pass the Mic guys, not sure what happened to the segment, but however that come up, maybe that might be.
It done blew up. That's what happened to it.
It may not be a part of our segment show, so we might want to take the Pass the Mic out. But we're getting this together. Everything is gonna come together.
Everything, absolutely.
And this gonna be the show that y'all want to see.
That's correct.
It's gonna be the show that y'all gonna want to be on. Okay. Listen to us, like us, share us. Give us tips. Again, we want to hear what y'all got to talk about, what y'all want us to talk about. Anything. Give us feedback so we can give y'all content.
Yep. I want to be able to create some great commentary.
Right. We want to be able to talk about the things that y'all want to listen to and, you know, bring more to the Respective Angle show. So, without further ado.
All right, guys. My camera is saying one thing. So, I'm going to call this a day because we have a couple of things to do. We got to pick up this little boy. And yeah, I'll drop the bomb on them one more time. Well, we're good to go.
It's the Respective Angle.
I'm going to bid you guys a great week. And definitely keep us in your prayers. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure that you hit that notification bell just for the purpose of you knowing the next time that we, the Respective Angle show and the Respective Angle mobile, will be live and dropping new content. And on the next show, we have something that's so explosive that you want to see. So until next time, guys, I want to tell you guys, be blessed, don't stress, let go, and let God. And as I always say, respect God, self, and everyone else, and the world will be a better place. Until next time, guys, be blessed. Have a great week.
Tell a friend, let them know. Whoa. Hey, come on, turn this shit up.
It's time for the